My 19F boyfriend 19M isn't happy about me going college this year. I got pregnant at 16, I had to drop everything and get a job while my boyfriend, the baby dad, went to college in mechanics. He's completing an apprenticeship now. I didn't want to go college at first and put it off until this year when I decided I wanted my daughter to be proud of me. I got accepted into an early years course. I'm genuinely excited to start, although very nervous. At first my boyfriend was accepting and encouraged me, but something has since changed and he says it's stupid for me to think I can do this when we have a child together. At this point I may as well forget about it. I've tried talking to him about it but he won't, at all. Every time it leads to an argument about how I'm putting our child second. I'm so confused with his mood swings. Ignore him please and do it.
Oh, looks like someone feels threatened lol. If it's so stupid to educate yourself while having a child, then why is he educating himself? Thinking face, I'd say go for it, and he needs to accept that you are doing this for yourself as well as your daughter so she can have two role models in her life. I think you are on the right path. He will have to suck it up eventually and either support your decision or not. It's really up to you what you want to do with your life. I hope things work out for you guys. Smile.
It seems as though he wants to keep you in the home, as it were. Don't let him get in your head, op. You got this.
Sounds to me he isn't very supportive. He should want you to go to college so you can contribute and raise the baby in a stable financial place. Also, you shouldn't be the one watching the baby every day while he is working unless you want to. I think you should go for it and prove statistics wrong, as they say most teen moms don't complete college. Also, if things don't work out with this guy, you want to be able to support yourself and your baby financially.
Girl, do it. You need to be a role model for your kids, and that means overcoming obstacles that come your way and becoming self-sufficient. If your boyfriend won't even support your dreams, you got to reevaluate your relationship because clearly, he won't respect your dreams or support you through college, which is what you want to do.
Your boyfriend was able to go to college while you had a baby together, you should be able to do it too. Be very wary of this relationship. It sounds like he's trying to hold you back so you become reliant on your mother role.
I've tried talking to him about it but he won't, at all. Every time it leads to an argument. So let me get this straight. When he went off to college, he wasn't putting the baby second, but when you want to go to college, you're putting the baby second. That's a double standard. You're trying to make your life better through an education and future financial security, and he is trying to hold you back. He doesn't want you to go to college because he doesn't want you to be stronger and more independent. He's also afraid you going to college may mean he might actually have to take care of the baby. Just FYI, you're not obligated to be with the father of your baby. A boyfriend should always encourage you to better yourself and do things you're excited about. Not hold you back. Congratulations on getting into college, you're going to love it.
Is it a local college you are attending? Is he worried about who will look after the baby?
Your boyfriend is an asshole and a douche. Please tell him to F off. If he is going to undermine you like that again, run. You're doing this for both your and your child's future. It won't be easy but he should be very proud.
So what, only he can go to college? You getting your degree is not putting your daughter second, it's actually putting her first. With a degree you can get better jobs hit which and then will give your daughter a better chance at life. Your baby daddy seems really manipulative and honestly that is a huge red flag. Please don't listen to him and get your degree. If he keeps it up, maybe look into co-parenting.
I hope his attempts at stopping you won't stop you. You will need this later in life, and this will give you more to stand on as an individual, and as a parent. From seeing other people do what he is doing, I can only think that he is trying to keep you dependent on him and without a leg to stand on, like when men don't let their wives work, so that the wife doesn't have ability to make money and provide for herself if she wanted to leave. So she basically won't be able to leave. If your mom is watching the baby, there shouldn't even be any concerns really.
My mom was a single mother and raised me, and she made sure that she gave me a good education, but recently she enrolled in a university program for adults and she got her associates and is almost done with her bachelor's degree. All I have to say is, follow your dreams. Coming from a daughter's perspective, your daughter is going to be so incredibly proud of you. I can't describe how proud I am of my mom for getting the education she's always wanted despite working a full-time job, and being a mom to 2 kids. If he tries to stop you from doing what you love and getting your education, then I think there's other issues that need to be talked about, because that's not okay.
It sounds like you're in the UK, so I'll pitch my advice appropriately. Most colleges these days have a free day care. See if the one you intend to go to offers that. I know a few people who did early years, and it is criminal how little they are paid, usually minimum wage or like 50 per hours above. They love their Joe Bulls hit though, so don't let that discourage you, just don't expect to be raking it in. Screw what your boyfriend sees, you sacrificed for your child and BF, now it's his turn. He basically saying, fuck you got mine, and the usual nonsense about it being the woman's job to raise the child. Was he putting your child second by going to college? Just stop trying to get his approval and tell him you're going. Turn up on the first day and go from there. He can either put up with it or get out. Have a great time.
This goes beyond being unsupportive. He's actively trying to discourage you from educating yourself. Please, for you and your daughter, stand up your ground. Do not capitulate, you have the right to go to school and have a life besides behind a mom. This man wants you to have to rely on him. That doesn't look good. Do you have family who can help if needs be?
This hit a bit too close to home for me. I was in a very similar position with my ex. I allowed him to talk me out of going back to uni to finish my degree. He made me feel like I was being unreasonable and also wildly unrealistic to think that it was possible. I really regret listening to him and not doing it when I had the chance. Please don't listen to him. Go to college.
Go to college. Do what you want to do. The baby is his responsibility too. Why did he go to college then?
You have no idea how college degree is important. People might say it's not, but it's the only way I moved from owning nothing to a better state in life. Please do it. It might take more time to finish, but just don't give in. You will be very thankful in the future that you didn't give up.
Oh, poor guy. Sarcasm. He's saying you have to be the primary care person because he has been putting your child second and would like to continue that, so he's going to guilt you into doing what he wants because stating his problem honestly? Makes him sound like the ass he is. No doubt his dad's the same, but likely unchallenged. Time to break that tradition.
You will forever regret it if you listen to him. Some people discourage mothers from attending school with that sexist "you're putting your child second," when in reality, you're putting your child first. You're doing what you can to provide a financially prosperous life for them. Go to school and stop arguing. Tell him you're going, don't ask, don't talk. He feels threatened most likely.
You may end up resenting him, if you don't go to college because of him. Personally, pursuing higher education worked really well for me. Actually love the Joe bullshit I've had at higher levels. If he isn't going to support your decisions, there's a chance he won't support you in your future. Take it from a single mom to please get an education and do everything you can to do so. You and your daughter's lives will be better for it. And you know you got this. Don't let people's noise, even loved ones, get to you.
He's controlling. Are you sure he didn't get you pregnant in purpose? You deserve, and so does your child. helpguide.org/articles/abuse/domestic-violence-and-abuse.htm. Read The Gift of Fear, the hotline.org/help/.
At the end of the day, you have to do what will truly make you happy. As someone who sat and listened to other people for so long tell me what to do, please do what you want to do with your life.
Did you point out that he did the exact same thing? What did he say?
He's probably told someone and they've mocked him for it, so he's being RC about it now. Forget it and keep going. You're doing great, sweetie.
Date, hands clapping, better, hands clapping, guys, hands clapping.
Tell him to end his apprenticeship if it's so stupid. Go to college. You're gonna do amazing things. Go to college. You'll never regret going, but you will regret not going.
You can do it. I put myself through college as a single mom. I worked several PT Joe bullshit and went to school full-time during the year, mini-mesters during breaks and summer classes. You can do it.
Can't be a power couple with you sitting at home.
Prove his ass wrong.
A good partner will always want you to be the best human you can be. Full stop. Becoming self-sufficient, or able to contribute. What happens if he has an accident as a mechanic and can't work? He should want to know that no matter what happens to him, you and the baby can be looked after.
Ignore him. Go to college. The future is unknown, and if you don't use this opportunity now, you might not get one again. He sounds threatened by you educating yourself. You don't know where you'll be 10, 5, even a year down the road, and you don't want to be facing a massive uphill battle in your professional life that frankly, you'd very possibly lose because you gave up these critical years. You guys might not be together in the future and you need to be independent.
Odds are he doesn't want you hooking up with somebody else. Simple as that. I would try to nonchalantly give messages that you are being honest. Oh, you know, not like saying, hey, I'm not going to do anything stupid. I think that will probably use his mind. He might not want to admit it, but it's most likely jealousy. I don't see any man getting upset logically about his girlfriend going and getting smarter. That's just my 2 cents though. It didn't seem like you were considering whether or not to go, just that you are confused by his mood swings. He isn't willing to talk, so write it. Text, email, however you communicate other than verbally. Tell him you are going. You supported his decision to go and now it is his turn. Ask why he has a change of heart. We can speculate all we want, but it has to come from him. If the writing doesn't work, talk to his family. Maybe one of them can get through to him to figure out his concern. When you know the concern, then you can decide how to address it. Good luck with college.
Go do it. You don't want to get stuck and live a life dependent on someone else, or have things go sour partways and not have a solid foundation to fall back on.
He probably wants you to be a stay-at-home mom or something. Don't listen to him.
Your boyfriend shouldn't be calling you or your choices stupid. That's more than insulting, it's disrespectful. It's not because you had a child that you lose all dreams. He seems to think he's entitled to what he wants to do and is trying to keep you from doing the same because he doesn't want to step up, in the way you clearly have, as a parent. Your daughter will be so proud of you for following your dreams, even though some people may tell you can't.
My boyfriend supported me going to college. Not just going to any college, but a college across the country, meaning that would put us in a long-distance relationship. He still wanted me to go because he knew it was what I wanted and what was best for me. Your boyfriend not supporting you is a red flag. Definitely go. It's hard cause you have a kid, but my mom made it through college with 3 children and a GED. She never finished high school. You can do it, girl. Don't let him decide such an important step in your life.
So he basically wants to ditch his responsibilities as a father and gaslight you into not educating yourself. Sounds kind of a POS to me.
Continue with your education if you want to. Did someone say anything to him influenced his decision to support you?
You're young. Please keep going on with your studies. You can take your life in your hands and build your future. Don't listen to your boyfriend. Think about your daughter.
Good for you. The best thing you can do for both you and your child is get an education so you can get better Joe bullshit in the future. It's worth it. Ignore him.
This guy is a poor example of a man. He's threatened by you improving yourself. That's because he wants to keep you dependent on him. These aren't mood swings. This is who he is. And he's not going to change. The very best thing you can do, and the best example you can set for your child, is to ignore him. Live your life on your terms, not his. He's not interested in what's best for you or your child. He's only interested in keeping you down. Don't let him do that.
He is probably concerned that you will excel, leave him or find another guy. Just ignore him and do what is best for you and your child. You will do great, and some colleges have on-site babysitting, which is very helpful. Good luck.
Girl, you can lose everything, but no one can take away your education. Please go to college, get that degree and find a great job that will give you and your daughter a better life. If your boyfriend is up to support you, okay, your journey, you should welcome him into tagging along. If he continues to be like this, you better leave him behind because your life is moving forwards, instead of being stuck. Good luck and please don't give up. Go. Continue your education. He most likely doesn't want you to have some type of power and wants you to depend on him. I say this cause I went through it. I would go to school and/or have a job and I was guilt-tripped into leaving them. My baby daddy used to tell me that it would be fine, all I had to do was take care of our kid. But when he had the chance he would call me lazy and that I did nothing to help financially. In my case it all came down to his insecurities that I would succeed more than him. Please, please, please go to school. You will be so much more happier in the future that you did. Do it for your baby and for you.
Ignore him and do it. Also, your child will be happier without a stupid controlling asshole in his, her life.